Hey everybody, welcome back to Google versus the Movement Doctor. And today we're going to talk about the misconceptions that you might find on Google about an ACL injury. So there's a lot of misconceptions that people find and read that, once you have an ACL injury, that you automatically need surgery. But that's not necessarily always the case. There's a lot of research out there now showing that there's copers versus their non-copers. Copers meaning that they can still function with a torn ACL based on just what their sport or activity involves. So it does not necessarily mean that you have to have surgery. And there's non-copers who can't cope with the idea or the actual tear of their ACL. So what ends up happening is they just automatically assume that they need the surgery. There's a lot of different kinds of surgeries for the ACL. Some of the surgeries involve using patella tendon, using the quad tendon, or using the hamstring tendon. All of those are very adequate different types of surgeries, but the most common and the gold standard currently is patella tendon. They take 1/3 out of your patella tendon and they add that becomes the new ACL, and then they sew back the patella tendon. That one actually takes the longest in terms of recovery because trying to bend the knee with the scar right in the front causes a lot of discomfort in the patient. But one thing you got to understand is that once they finish the surgery, the actual surgeon bends the knee all the way, makes sure that the ACL is stable, so that we know as a physical therapist that the ACL is in good position, good condition. So for us, bending it after surgery, even though it's painful, there's no damage happening to the ACL because the surgeon just really cranked on it right after surgery. So for us doing it in the clinic, not a big deal. It's just a matter of tolerating the pain. So if you're crying in the office because of the pain, if you're feeling the struggle, that you feel like defeated, just know that your physical therapist is really trying to get you back with full range of motion as soon as possible. And that discomfort, that pain that you're feeling is kind of part of the process. Something that we feel bad doing on a regular basis, but it's something that needs to be done. Thanks again, everybody, for watching another segment of Google versus the Movement Doctor. Remember, talk to your physical therapist. Don't just trust everything on Google, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any other comments or questions about the ACL, the injury itself, the recovery, just write a comment below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.